2,931 LP in Challenger with 169 wins and 98.3% win rate. 2,354 LP in Challenger with 183 wins and 98.4% win rate. Is it just a matter of skill, or is there maybe a way to abuse the rank system in League of Legends? This is the story of Ranked Flex, and how its design has been abused for many years and how Riot has mostly ignored this issue. 2016 was the year of dynamic queue. For the entirety of Season 6, solo queue and ranked 5v5 queue were replaced by a single queue system. To a surprise of absolutely nobody, this ended up being a disaster. So for 2017, Riot has decided to bring back solo queue, and at the same time, this is when the ranked flex queue was born. It was basically a revamped version of old ranked 5v5. 5 years after its 2017 release, in March 2022, Riot made a post addressing flex queue problems. They attempted fixing boosting issues in late 2021, but said that they still, quote, saw issues with low MMR and high MMR combined premates that abused MMR discrepancy and account sharing to rapidly boost accounts to where they didn't belong. Now let's see what's been going on with flex queue since that dev post. Reddit posts about rank flex have been popping up every now and then. This post comes from September 2022. It mentions 2,164 LP player with a 99.5% win rate. Unfortunately, account no longer exists. In this thread, however, we already get the idea of what's happening. One challenger player premating with 4 lower elo players. Then we have another post, this time from June 2023, complaining how most accounts in high elo have absurd win rates. Same issue again, challenger player queuing with 4 platinum accounts. One would think such challenger players should get very low LP for each win, but as we can see from the Reddit comment, despite playing with and against many plat players, rank 1 player in the US would still get 19 or 20 LP per win while sitting at over 2,200 LP. So what about 2025? Riot has surely made it better, right? But before we check out the current rank flex status, I'd like to shout out boot.dev for sponsoring the video. With them, you can learn backend development from start to finish in Python, Golang and SQL. They believe the best way to learn coding is to not get bored, so that's why their platform is very interactive. With them, you will write a lot of code and build real projects, and that is what's needed to really learn how to code. Before committing for a paid membership, you can try a free demo of their interactive experience on every course, and if you don't like it, you have the 30-day, no question asked refund policy. Click the link in the description and use my promo code Vandiril to get 25% off your first year if you choose the annual plan. Now let's check out number 1 player in rank flexed on NA server that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Currently having an impressive 98.4% win rate with 2,354 LP. Almost 800 LP ahead of the second person. Surely he plays with a bunch of challenger level colleagues. Well, maybe, but 4 of them are on Emerald accounts every single game. Literally every single game they play is challenger plus 4 Emerald players. Now second player on NA who has almost 800 LP less, and this is their match history. Master in solo queue, but in flex they have 96% win rate despite 2 recent losses. And again, every game is challenger and 4 emerald players, or challenger plus 1 diamond plus 3 emerald players, every single time. As a result, their enemies are usually master, diamond or emerald players, and that's the whole deal about it. Third player on NA, they have 1258 LP, win rate of 84%. In solo queue, after 92 matches, they have the very impressive rank of Gold 4. Let's check their flex games. Yes, it's challenger plus 4 diamond players. But how do the allies of challenger players stay in emerald elo? If we have a closer look, they either go on losing streaks to reduce their elo, or they just swap accounts to some of their lower ranked ones. But maybe it is just a problem on NA. Let's quickly check out other Major region, EU West. This is the number 1 account, Challenger with 2417 LP. Recent games? All pre-made with 2 Emerald, 1 Diamond and 1 Unranked player, or with 2 Emeralds and 2 Diamond players. Number 2 player on eWest, Challenger with 2257 LP. Recent games? Pre-made with 2 Emeralds, Diamond and Unranked. Sometimes another Diamond instead of the Unranked player. But what about the player with 2931 LP in Challenger with over 98% win rate from Brazilian server that I mentioned at the beginning? Many of the recent games indeed consist just of Challenger and Grandmaster or Master players, but they still have a big history of playing with Emerald and Diamond players. I could go on and on listing more players, but you get the point. The top of most leaderboards in ranked flex is an absolute joke, and it's been like that for years. Although some players are at the top playing, let's say, the normal way, most people just abuse the system. So should we blame them? Honestly, it's Riot that encourages these practices by refusing to do anything about it. Ultimately, high elo ranked flex is destroyed by 2 issues: smurfing and dysfunctional LP system. You don't even need much fixing to be at the top. Unfortunately, Riot has been ignoring issue with smurfing in League for a very long time, but I am also aware that it could be difficult to tackle this problem. That being said, the LP system in ranked flex should be adjusted. Imagine you're a Challenger player queuing with 4 Emerald players. Instead of getting 20 LP, you should be getting 5 LP or 2 LP or whatever the number is that would discourage this type of behavior. I understand that ranked flex may never be 100% fair, but its current state is a disgrace, especially to the players who genuinely try hard to be up there on the leaderboards. Thankfully, these days we have Clash every single week, and that makes up for the lackluster flex queue. Oh wait, we don't. Riot, please fix.